I'm at a account of mine. This is a car dealership, and his key's not working, so he brought the car here. But they don't do keys, they only do other kinds of work. So they called me. It's not a Chevy Malibu, but it honestly doesn't matter what car I do. They're all, as long as I know it's an 8 cut and not a 10 cut, it's pretty much all the same. So I'm gonna read his key, cut another one. Let's find the key. I'm gonna read the, if I can just read it. There's nothing in the 3rd and 4th spot, so. Okay, let's read it. Looks like 3, 4, 3, 2. All right, we got an option at 4-2, so let's compare it to the key. Actually, it doesn't look right, so I'm gonna decode it again. All right, we got a key code, so that's good. That's what we wanted. Okay, compared to the cuts that I got, I did it very, very quick, but yeah, it's different. So never mind, you didn't see that, guys. All right, I'm going to cut this key. Come check it out. So, you know how like you brought it because you weren't sure if it was what was going on with the car? So, hold on one second. So, this key, right, with the car on, you see this little lock light right here?
Yeah.
And it's staying on?
Yeah.
That's basically saying I don't recognize the key.
Got it.
So whenever you have that problem, a lot of times, especially on these cars, it's a bad key.
Got it.
There are other cars that it could be a bad computer, but in your situation, when the key's messed up, I would say it's definitely a bad key.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
I had like we had a locksmith come at like 3 o'clock in the morning, like 6 months ago, and do this. And
Yeah.
then, bro, I called him.
Yeah.
I went to go. He leaves me his card, and I go to call him like 4 months later, and his business is gone. Like he's not even. And I was like, oh, that's not a good sign. Like there's no way for me to even get a hold of this guy now.
Really?
Yeah, no, yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, I cut it wrong. Look at that.
I was like, fuck, well, because it happened again at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he was like, next time it happens, just call me again.
Yeah.
And so I like scrambled on my house finding his car.
Hold on, I cut this key wrong.
No, you're good, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
No problem. Oh, it brought up a key code and everything. I was like, for sure it's right. But yeah, that's how you can tell if it's the key or not.
Hell yeah, I appreciate
I could just take this blade off and swap them, but oh, that's annoying. Let's cut it. I'm gonna try to use the same key. 4 is deeper than 2. Find out. Should have looked at that first before I just started cutting. It's very easy to see that bump was different. Matter of fact, I probably had it in the 4. And I did right here, that 4. So, I should have compared it better. Oh well, my fault. Might have to cut another one. We'll find out right now. Oh, it works on the door. Uh-oh. Let's check the ignition. All right, it works, so I think we're good. Chevy Equinox 2013 pin code. Read pin code. Whatever that means. 27. That's good. We want to program the key. Didn't give me an option, but we should find one here. 2. I usually use my other machine for these, but 2013 I know I can still pull the pin code with this machine, and it's just easier for me to pull it out. So, okay, it's working. We got 1%, so we got 12 minutes. But what I'm going to do for the second key, I'm going to swap your blade around. So
What?
I'm going to pull your blade off of this one.
Uh-huh.
There's one little pin that holds it in.
Put it into a new one.
I'm putting it into a new one.
Beautiful.
One that I cut wrong. So I cut this one wrong a long time ago. Might as well use it. All right, I'm going to put his blade on to the new one. It goes right here. Got the pin from his. And then just push it down. The pin came out so easy. I bet you that's how they made him his key last time. They didn't even cut a new one. But either way works. You could do it either way.
Yeah, it's got a Guinness World Record. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, so it's called Walter Warehouse. We have the world's largest VW bus. It's a Guinness World Record holding bus. There used to be a crashed airplane, like fire truck, that they recommissioned and turned into a giant love bus. It's like a 2-story double-decker VW bus.
But they don't. It doesn't drive, right?
Oh, it drives.
It does drive.
Yeah, it drives. Yeah,
Oh,
it drives. Yeah, it drives. It's bigger than a.
And you work on there?
I work at the warehouse. So we have a warehouse where it lives, basically, and we throw parties there every weekend. It's a legal venue.
And you get paid to hula hoop,
I
basically.
get paid to Hulu.
That's awesome.
I also work for Relentless Beats. They're another company here in Phoenix that does. They're Arizona, but they're based here in Phoenix. They do big music festivals. They're gonna do Decadence for New Year's Eve. I'll perform for that one.
Oh, wow.
That's my like.
But you perform for adults, not for kids, then I guess.
About everything.
Everything.
Yeah. So it's a side gig. So like I do that for fun, and my real job is I work for the suicide prevention hotline.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm a counselor for a living. But for fun and gigs and like pays for my fun stuff is I do hula hooping.
Nice. That's cool.
It's cool. I love it. Sick. I get to fire hoop and stuff.
If I search your name, will it come up on YouTube or something?
Yeah. You can, I'm on Instagram. That's
Instagram?
Yeah, that's the best place.
What's your name?
Nerds Rope.
Nerds Rope.
Yeah, with the Z _ROPE.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, go ahead.
My kids love to hula hoop, but they don't know how to. They're young, but
we have we have 3 venues in the valley. We have the warehouse, we have the studio, and we have another place called Walter Hive.
yeah.
And Walter Hive is like a location where people go and take like their kids or like one that they want to go learn like a new craft. So we teach like different types of STEM crafts there. They teach like maker art. So one time they were teaching like DJing, like juggling. They teach different stuff. Yeah, it's a really good spot. It's really cool venue. The owners are great people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I watched my dad get murdered in a home invasion robbery.
Whoa.
That fucked me up. Yeah, that fucked me up for a while.
Yeah, let me just do one thing. I want to hear the story, but hold on one
no,
second. Man, everyone's got a story. You never really know. Just waiting. Next key, okay. Off. New key. Insert new key. Turn on. Turn off. Remove key. Button to work though. There we go. Turn on. Close the door. Wait 45 seconds. But the button should work on both keys already. There we go. I don't like waiting, so I'll start it up. I saw you.
Yay, it started.
It's good, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How do we like the beer? Hella. Fuck yeah. Now I can sleep for 2 hours before work.
Yeah.
That's the goal, to get a couple hours before work.
So where did you grow up? In what city?
I grew up in DC. Owned it for a little bit, and then we moved to DC when I was like 8, and then moved back here when I was 17.
When did that home invasion happen?
Huh?
When did that home invasion happen?
I was 3.
That was in DC, or
That was in LA.
In LA.
So I was born in LA. I was the only one home with my dad. Some guys broke in, murdered him. They're pretty sure it was. My mom is pretty sure my godfather had something to do with it.
Wow.
Yeah, he was saving up money to take us to Knott's Berry Farm for Christmas, and they broke in around Christmas time, killed him, and then left me for dead. And
at 3 years old?
Yeah, so they took a shirt and shoved it down my throat, and then threw me in a closet, and I passed out. Yeah, and then the police came. Well, I woke up in the closet, found my dad, freaked out. Then the police came because my brother and sister came home from school and found him.
Walking miracle you are, you know?
Yeah. And so they called the police, and then it was all over the news when it happened. And my uncle, the one that's helping with the car now, was like, you need to get him out of LA now. Like, they're going to come back looking for him. Whoever the fuck, because they knew. Whoever it was knew that my dad had the money. They knew our house. Yeah. They knew him. So they were like, my uncle was like, you need to get him the fuck out now. And then, like, the next day, flew us out on a private jet to Tucson.
That's your father's brother or your mother's brother?
My mom's brother. They're not even. Yeah, my mom's brother. They're half siblings. They have the same mom but different dads.
Yeah, that's a sibling to me.
Yeah. I know. Fuck yeah. Me and my half brother were tight as fuck. Yeah. Me and my half brother were tight as fuck. We're tight as fuck, dog.
Spirit light us on.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't even. We're tight as fuck, and sometimes it's not even blood, my guy. Like. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're tight as fuck. Thank you so fucking much. I appreciate the fuck out of you, dog. You have no idea. Yep. Thank you, man. Thank you. I can go home and get some sleep.
Yeah. Try.
Thank you, dog. Appreciate you.
Later. Yeah.